Hello. For anyone watching this VOD, because I don't imagine I'm gonna have audience today with no advertising, nothing at all. I wanted to be a better developer, right? So I started developing websites when I was 12, and I've been doing that for 17 years now. 15 years. And after getting a really good job, I found that I didn't have enough motivation to do it after hours and keep learning. So I've decided to stream some hobby projects, some side stuff, and learn new things while doing that. So basically, I've got this concept from Ludum Dare competition, where I've seen people stream on Twitch their projects for the hackathon, and that's basically the concept here. I'm not really competing with anyone, but I am gonna stream hopefully regularly, get better at it, both streaming and developing, and learn new stuff as I go along. So the first project I wanted to start with is gonna be quite simple. I've created this dev at work or developer at work website and name for the stream, and that's where I'm gonna host the videos. It's gonna have links to the open source projects and descriptions and things like that. Basically home for the stream. So that's what we'll do today. Is there anything else to mention? Yeah, during the stream I'm gonna try and use technologies I'm not too familiar with, just so I can improve and learn new things. So it's gonna be a bit slower, but seeing as no one's watching this at the moment, it doesn't matter. If anyone stumbles upon this video on YouTube, keep that in mind. It's not going to be action-based. And yeah, so there's that. So let's get started. I'm going to put some music on so I don't get too bored, just listening to my own voice. I'm going to be using Cloud9 IDE for this. I normally work on a Mac, but streaming from a Mac isn't really gonna work. It's too resource heavy. I don't have an iMac, so just a MacBook Air. So I'm stuck with Windows. I could do some fancy stuff with Sublime, but I thought I'm gonna give Cloud9 a go. It's an editor in the cloud. So you have quite a nice Sublime-like interface. You have access to Bash and the terminal, and you can do just about anything that you would do on a Mac, I think. We'll find out. The projects I'm going to be doing for the stream are going to be hosted on GitHub. So let's go ahead and start a new repository. Let's make it .co.uk, so it's a website. It's public. Started with a README. Don't have anything good for Gitignore. License, I'm not too sure, to be honest. So we have an empty project. I'm gonna close this down, and hopefully it will appear here in the list from GitHub. Yep, there we go. So let's clone that. The technology I'm gonna be using is probably just gonna be Middleman. It's gonna be a static website deployed with either Capistrano or just git pull on the server. So let's make that custom. It's not Ruby on Rails. cloning. And there we go. So let's see how this looks. Alright, so I've got my empty project and readme, and we should be I'll start by creating gitignore. How is it not visible there? Okay. Gitignore. Why is it not showing dot files? I kinda need that. Settings. I did see. Yeah, hide file pattern. Oh, dot star. That's what we want to remove. Yep, that's fine. Do I save? Or is it saved? I think it's saved. Actually going back there, I do want to hide the C9 directory. That's something from Cloud9. Okay. That's good. So let's go back to gitignore. And here, I should have hidden actually the .git folder. So there was Cloud9 directory. Keep using the Vim syntax. So git status. Yep, that's cool. Let me just hide that Git folder. It's cool. So we're set up. Because I am gonna be using middleman, I think, we need a gem file. That's the syntax. Gem middleman. Mind you, I haven't used that before, so this will be all quite new to me. So we're installing middleman, and all of the dependencies for that. Middleman's supposedly quite good for static websites, and that's essentially what this developer at work.co.uk will be. To create a new project with the rack. Still waiting for that to finish installing. I'm not too fussed about project templates. For the front end, I'll be using Bourbon Neat, which I quite like. It's a front end SaaS framework, just for setting up grids and all that. I've used that a little bit, but I'm not strictly a front end developer. Right, so that's done. So let's try. Cool. So it added a bunch of stuff to my gem file. created a source directory with the actual template. We've got a config file for Middleman. This is where you could enable live reload, which would be really handy, but I don't think it works very well with Cloud9. So we'll skip that bit. Now to run the server, you would bundle exec middleman server. I did try that very quickly before, and there was a little problem that this port is just not exposed. So Cloud9 middleman, I remember seeing this handy command to run the middleman server on Cloud9. So let's just give that a go. Oh, bundle. So now these dependencies need to be installed. I should have skipped the live reload because I'm not going to use that. I can just remove that later. So let's add can you preview a readme? Oh wow, okay, that's really good. Quite like that. So it's taken the IP and the port from the server environment, I believe. So middleman is running now, and should be able to preview web server. Huh. Didn't encounter that last time. Is it the port? No. Doesn't seem to work either. I don't need to build, right? I'll do it. Nope. Nope. That's puzzling. See what else the internet has to say. It's really annoying. Oh dear. Let's have a look at this project I was playing around with earlier. I got it to work, I believe. Here. Yep. Let's see, what did I do differently? Nothing. I have a sneaky suspicion the name actually matters. How does this work? Do I have it running? Yeah, I do have it running. And that's exactly what I did. Ah, it's really annoying if this is the problem. I'm just gonna super quickly start a new project. Felt.co.uk. See if it works. Let's close these. Refresh this. Let's try it again. Drum file. It would be really interesting if the name matters to the point that Cloud9 breaks with dots, was it? I really hope that's it. No idea what else to do, and Google was not helpful. So, bundle again. No, we actually did that. Middleman init rec. No, that's the bundle. And then we wanted to do middleman age. Okay. There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and quickly delete the previous projects then. Fine. I'm not sure how to delete those. Cool. So we're back here now. Like I said, the line reload doesn't quite work, I don't think, but we can check quickly. Or maybe you need to change the custom port. Let's try that. So host will be per port will be this. How do you run it? I think you just run it. I've reloaded them. Change. Not quite. It's also annoying these files get changed. You can probably ignore some paths.
Spinning Records Summer 14 mix.
Right, it doesn't quite work though. It doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and disable it. Let's remove it from the channel. Just run it normally. Okay, cool. So this is a good time to actually commit this. We need the C9. Cool. Cool, so we should see.
Spinning Records Summer 2014 mix.
Yep, there we go. So let's go ahead and delete the stuff we got with Nadelman. Keep that layout. Pretty good actually. Just get rid of all of the scissors. So let's see. Normally use SAS. So let's go ahead and add bourbon meat. So we'll start by adding it to Gemfile bundle, and that will install all of the dependencies, such as Compass, I believe, SAS, and so on. Oh, that's Rails instructions. That's pretty much the same. That's interesting. So let's cd into source style sheets. So we've got bourbon and meat. Okay, so it's just adding them directly. I'm fine with that. Pretty good Compass, yep. So hopefully Sprockets that's included in Middleman. We'll pick that up straight away. Not have any issues with the SAS. So we want to import that now. That's saved. So we should have no styles and no images. That one's don't know where it's going from. So let's go back to our layout. We've changed the name of the style sheet to application. Books. Didn't do a whole lot yet, but hopefully oh dear god, okay. It's not what I wanted. Hopefully that actually worked. I'll get to that in a second. So we've got style sheets. JavaScript can stay. I don't think I'm going to be using that at all. Layout's fine. Let's go ahead and actually we can do cool stuff, such as check the status of the stream. At the moment I'm just gonna start very simple. Now what's really cool, so please need for the grid. That's what I was looking for. At the moment we're putting all of that in the main file, but normally I split that and we'll import them separately. So the container, so the container, and then let's do intro. Why is the tab been messed up here? So lovely. So columns will be 5 off 8 3. So it doesn't need a class. Keep using my Sublime shortcuts. So let's see what happens with this. Yep, our grid works. Let's see that in a full browser window. Centered quite nicely. Cool. So we've got the grid. Got everything that comes with Neat, which is quite a lot actually. Just grid. That's the grid stuff. That's neat. I think Bourbon might be a bit more. Yeah, Bourbons were quite a few neat things included into small triangles quite easily. Buttons. I love these buttons. It figures out everything, like all the gradients, colors, and even font color, which I don't quite like, but it's fine. Front face, it's really cool. It's the appearance. Tint and shades. Cool. Let's go back. We'll steal this. If it lets me to copy paste that. Nope. I CSS set to 4 spaces. I've just changed that. It's an actual tab. No. Should do it. There we go. I think this. There we go. Let's change the title as well. So I don't really have a design or even an idea of how this website should look. It's probably gonna be a one-page app. So let's just do some content. Could have is this gonna work? Where's my plugins? So I'm just gonna copy that from my Twitch page. Let's find a better font.
Spinnin' Records Summer 2014 Mix.
go with typical OpenSense. Yeah, I think so. Sounds much better. Alright, don't really know what else to put here right now. Maybe some links to YouTube, Twitch, and so on. I upload images here. We'll find out. So YouTube. Let's find one that has Twitch, because I think that's gonna be the most difficult one. Oh, that's perfect, I think. Where's Twitch? We've got GitHub. Twitch. Yep. Let's go. Alright, okay. Everything's shaved. Oh, that's just a background, okay. Well, it's actually pretty good. Cool. Oh, you're not seeing this actually. Okay, I'm just extracting the icons real quick. Let's see, YouTube. How big do we want them? 128 is good. Give us a sec. YouTube, Twitter. GitHub. So I've got the icons, I need to figure out how to upload them. Can I just drag them over? Will that work? It's crazy talk. Ah, it did work. Even though it messed up my... Oh my god. Let's refresh that. Quite like these. We've got the icons, that's amazing. Let's go ahead. Get a class for that.
Spinnin' Records Summer 2014 Mix.
Do want to run the others. I'm sure there's it's, 20. Actually, does Bourbon have prefix, an automatic prefix? I think so. Relative to style sheets, this will be sources, isn't it? Upper directory, images. According to this guy, GitHub's background. This. Oh shit, get rid of these strings.
Spinnin' Records Summer 2014 Mix.
Can't stop.
Oh, the link. see where we are. This is I can get that makes more sense. Almost. Oh my god, how do you do? Never use doubly free scores. URL. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. That's quite nice. It's probably a bit too big actually. C64s. Let's crank this border radius up. Yeah, I'll change to 64, I think.
Take a moment for yourself. Get close with the lights down low. You and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention. Tension, burning fever. Take me to another.
Just pulling in the other icons. Do get that Twitter, Twitch. Okay, get rid of this. Interesting. It's fine. Did it again. Might fix itself. So let's 64. Let's change this width and height. I like that. So let's do the other classes. There's probably a way in SAS to iterate over the files I've got. But I need to create the background anyway independently.
Hands up, feel the bass in my heart. Give me faith and I will leave.
That still works, right?
I take the risk cause you're never too far. Right now I'm drowning in emotion. Caution flies right out the door. Baby, you're pushing this devotion. I can only ask for more. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion. Boy, you got my heart on overdrive. When my head is spinning,
Good find the icons. For screen readers we can do good find and texting them texting them the way to do it nowadays. I don't like it, but that's what I'm familiar with. Oh, it removes the dot from the list item as well. It's interesting. Okay, Twitter color now. Kiza? Sprawdzałaś jakoś streamu? Możesz sprawdzić? Twitch.com/dev@work.
Spinnin' Records 2014 mix.
Cool. That looks really nice now. I'll align them. And center them. This blue doesn't really quite feel like GitHub color, but yeah. So container, let's call it Raven container icons. Słucham? Okay, dziękuję. Yeah, there we go. Center. Live reload would really be nice. Double this width. That's potentially fine. Slightly wide. Let's do 90. That's perfect. So let's move that into a separate style sheet. Brilliant. Do I have any other stuff I want to link to? Wouldn't mind linking to Linode, because that's where I host my servers. There's a referrer link, which is nice, but I think I'll just have to do. Don't want to link to LinkedIn. Just will have to be a text link. So where are we at? Let's fix these links actually. And we can commit after this. Let's go ahead and commit. Make a few changes there. Simple structure, socials. I don't need to keep saying push is fine. Actually, let's update readme while I remember. Just my commands fine. Okay, I think I want to deploy this now, just so this isn't broken. So I've already got the domain and the Linode server. So how do we want to do it? We could do... Sorry. There's a bunch of ways of doing this. Let's see what's the recommended deploy. We could do GitHub pages, but oh, that's actually quite cool. To rsync. Let's do git. Okay, no, I don't want that. I think rsync is actually cool. So I'm just gonna copy the build folder. Let's try that. That goes into config. Rsync. The host will be developer.
Spinning Records Summer 2014 mix.
User. It's really bad, but at the moment I'm gonna use root. It's actually quite handy. So let's see what this does. So hopefully it will ask for a password.
This.
Okay. So let's go ahead and SSH into that server. Filter. Okay. Okay, so that's the entire public directory, which I'm okay with. And although normally I would have a directory underneath called public, but seeing as this is a static site, it's fine. So we need to go ahead and create an Nginx entry and sites available. Nginx static, for example. Super simple. So I'm using Vim inside terminal, inside an editor, which is quite cool. So I don't want that to be the default server. And it is on it developer network, okay, as well as developer. Let's see how many times I can misspell that. Oh shit, that's server name. Let's just do that.
Spinning Records Summer 2014 mix.
Logs. Every time. So the root will be oh my god. I think that's it. So we want to summon that. Is it the other way around? So, how the bloody hell do you do this? I'm so bad. Oh, so the source file comes first. Alright then. It's that. Sites enabled. Oh, it is the other way. Why am I? Is it lowercase s? Could that be the problem? Oh, like that. The thing successfully did that. Oh, great. So if we developer work, yep, that's correct. I'll start Nginx. It doesn't like look format. I took that from. Change music as well.
You
Right. Where is the Axis look?
Spinning Records Festival 2014 mix.
Where's that? Pouches. Yes. Right. Let's go back here. Should have for log. Is it log or logs? Next. Let's restart. It's not complaining at all. Which is good. There's no. Oh, right. It might have to do with the permissions. Deploy. No. One other thing we could check is make sure this conf file includes all these sites enabled. Should. Include. Yep, that's correct. Yep, no, that's correct.
I thought time it was a burden before you came along. Now I open up the curtain and the darkness is gone. 7 days a week I'm dreaming, but I can't sleep now that I've got you in my reach.
It's actually not seeing it at all.
If I could feel you, if I could just feel your heart, it's nothing like I ever knew. All I need is your face, and if I could feel you,
Okay. go back to our conf sites enabled. Didn't misspell that, did I? Developer network.
Lush and Simon take care of that one. It's called In My Hands. Next up is this week's Instagram request.
Well, it looks good, actually.
You want to hear Blaster Jacks with Gravity, so let's do it.
Just in case my default thing is taken over. I do have another server block in there that is a default. And, pointing the domain at the right place. Otherwise we wouldn't see that 500 error before, and now this. What's the default? Oh, it doesn't have the default index HTML. I would have thought that would be it would be there by default. It is location index. Let's just try that. So root this. My God. Take a look what that is. This more. It's interesting. Okay, give this another go. Oh, there we go. Let's restart not working. It's really annoying. There. Okay. Do want to add that config file to GitHub. let's just copy that. Okay, that looks good. So it's been deployed. We can commit that. So let's see. Let's do 2 different commits for images and the rest separately. Git add source images. Okay. Now a separate commit for the deployment and config. Cool, git push. So that's live now. Alpha. That's ready. Brilliant. That ends the first part of the stream.